Hello guys, I'm Arash and we are going to continue our HackerRank Python preparation course. The next challenge is loops for and while loop in Python. So we click on solve challenge and it's going to give us a number in the input, for example 3. And we are going to print the square of each number from 0 to that specific number in the output. For example, if it gives us 3, we are going to print 0 to the power of 2, 1 to the power of 2, and 2 to the power of 2. In the exact same way, for example, if it gives us 5, we are going to print a square of 0, a square of 1, a square of 2, until a square of 4. Alright, so on the right hand we can see that it's already handled the input for us. So we are going to write down the square part of our code. First time, let's write it with for loop for example I in range n. What this line of code does, and this defines an variable with name of I, and every time that this section is executed, it assigns a number to I, and that number is from 0 to the n. This is how range works, but keep in mind that the last number in this range is not included. It means if we write down, for example, 10 in here, I is going to be from 0 to 9. Alright, for I in range n, we are going to print I multiplied by I. Let's submit our code. It should be correct. Let's wait a few seconds. Alright, it's okay. Now let's write this down another time with the while loop. Let's comment these pieces of code. This time we are going to say, for example, I is equal to 0. This is a variable that we are going to define in this location. Then we write down while, for example, I is less than n, and in the while we are going to write down the exact same thing as before. Print I multiplied by I. And we can also write down this section of code in two ways. The first way is to simply write down I multiplied by I, and also we can use the power in Python. If we write down double asterisk, it means power. So I double asterisk 2 means I to the power of 2. This is the exact same as this line of code. Alright, so here we have defined a variable and assigned the number 0 to it, and we have wrote down that until I is less than n, do this piece of code. And now we only need to increase I by one step every time. So first time I is 0, and I to the power of 2 is printed. Then in this line of code I will turn to 1. Then again this line is executed. Then I will turn to 2. This line executes. Every time this happens until the moment that I becomes equal to n. Then none of these happens, and our while loop is broken. So let's submit our code. And check this one. Alright, this is okay too. So you learn 2 ways to write down loops with Python programming language. I'm Arash, and thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.